Thanks for tuning in. I hope your crypto dreams are coming true. Me, I'm great. Thanks to the magic wheel of crypto. I've been using this wheel for the past few years to make my crypto predictions, and it has brought me very much joy. Now, I'm bringing it to you. Just so you know, this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Today's video is being sponsored by Dollar Grist Beauty Supply. Please go check them out. They have all your hair care needs. I will have a link in the description of this video. All right, so we got all that out the way. Before we get started though, please go out there, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit that little bell so you can get the latest predictions from the magic wheel. All right, got that out the way. Now, actually today, I like my little intro. I just started it off that way today. But we're going to actually talk about helium also. We're going to get a magic wheel spin in at the end. So if you want to see the wheel spin, you can either skip to the end of the video or you can just stay tuned and watch the helium update. All right. So now this wheel has been pretty on point lately. The last few times that I've came out and did one. But today we'll get to that later. I want to talk to you about the helium. We did set up a helium miner. It's been 13 days since we set up the helium miner. And the question was, can you still make money with helium? Okay, and I didn't answer the question on the last video. I just gave a little info so that people can make their own decisions. That's what we want to do here, is do your own research on any of the projects that I talk about. Our helium, helium is one that I do talk about a lot. And I normally have helium on the wheel somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so the helium update right now is that helium is currently sitting at $6.36 at the time of this video. Now that is down. It's on a down slope. It's been kind of crazy. So that's the price that helium is at, right? So they did have some bad news that came out concerning the Lime scooters and the project called Salesforce that they were supposed to be partnered with. Come to find out that they weren't ever actually partnered with these people, but there were logos on the website, things of that nature. That is no big deal. Maybe somebody took it and ran with it. I don't know how that happened, but helium has raised like millions of dollars to do what they're doing. At one point, I know they raised like over 350. I think it was 364 million. They're going into the 5G project with those miners and things of that nature. So the miners we're discussing are the older ones, which still are working right now, and they're going to continue to work. You're just not going to get as much rewards, and the rewards are down from previous times. I have 3 set up on another account, but I set up one just on this account to show, so we can use it for the channel and show if it's still profitable. So to talk about that, I want you to look at how much we've made for the 14-day. I got it. We only had it up 13 days. And in that time, we have made 0.529 HNT. Now, it did start off very slow. So when we first started, the first few days, you don't really make a lot. It's upgrading and things like that. So we really shouldn't take this into account. I may start from today and go forward. So if we start from today and go forward, and we're at 0.592 HNT, which is only $3.77. Okay, so that's kind of not a whole lot on back on your investment. Like we talked about last time, you can get these direct from the manufacturer for $500, or you can get them on eBay, maybe used or something like that. I like the new one, so if you can find a new one, I believe on eBay for about $250. So if you paid the $250, hey, that little 0.5 or whatever HNT, $3.77 isn't a whole lot. And you got to keep in mind, helium is down right now. I believe it has the potential to hit the all-time high again and surpass it. And the all-time high was $50 per helium. So that's why I think helium is a really good project that people need to just not give up on. I like helium. It's very passive. You set it up and forget it. Unless something's wrong with your network and you got to keep going back doing this or doing that, you just set it up and forget it and monitor it on your phone. I haven't even had to touch the thing at all, right? It's at someone else's home. They got it set up. Now, it's not earning. I want to put a thing up here showing some of the earnings and some of the signals that I have been getting. And this is not all of them. I just wanted to scroll down to show where I got the beacon. Now, if you look right here, you'll see beacon. It's only showing that I got one witness on the beacon, right? On that particular hotspot. Normally I have 6, 7 beacons on my other ones, right? Because they're in different places. And I actually had to set this one up in a kind of weird location at the people's home. I just put it in the window, plugged it in, got everything set up, and we just left it right there in the window. Now the window didn't have a screen on it or anything like that. And it's doing okay, but it could actually be doing better. So I don't know if I want to invest in moving it or just leave it like that, just so people can see the real deal if they're not adding like big antennas and all this stuff. At one of my other locations, all my other locations, they're on like a second floor or higher, so, they definitely get a good signal and they get a lot of beacons. But this particular one has only got one beacon every time I see, one witness every time I see it do the beacon. I don't know why that is, because there's hot spots all around them. So I haven't figured that out. Now, another thing I want to mention is that I do always buy an antenna that's a 5.8 dB antenna that I change out. Instead of using the one that comes with the miners, I use that antenna, and you can purchase it on Amazon. This is not anything I'm getting paid off of, any link or anything like that, but I will put a link in the description of this video with the one that I buy. Now, the one that I buy, it's only around $13 max, maybe 14. And I just take the antenna, I unscrew the antenna off and just put it onto the antenna that came with the miner. So that way you don't even have to worry about the rest of that part, So really, you just want the antenna part itself. So I'll put a picture up just showing it, but yeah, we'll have a link in the description of the one that I buy. It's very cheap, comes pretty quick. And all you do is change out that little antenna, and that just gives you a better signal. So I did do that one with this one that we're working with now. I may have to just get over there and maybe move it up higher somehow if I can, or maybe to a different location in the house, unplug it and plug it up maybe in a different wall or different area of the house if they will allow that. So we'll just see, but I don't want to do anything crazy, like put a big antenna up and stuff like that the average person wouldn't want to do or maybe not able to do. So but that's kind of our helium update. So make sure you're checking out this antenna, the 5.8, depending on where you're at. It's a pretty good antenna. It's going to be a link in the bio. Helium's down as the whole market has been. I'm bullish on the rebound of helium, hitting $50 again and surpassing that $50 mark. But if not, I can definitely see it up at 25 per helium. So just think, if you only earn 1 or 2 heliums per month, that's still not bad, okay? So we're going to continue this journey to see how long or how this helium is going. If you were to get in now. If you want to take that journey with me, hey, go ahead and try to grab your miner off eBay, and we'll work it together. If you have any questions about Helium, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. And that's the Helium update. Now, I did want to mention Vote Enu. Shout out to Vote Enu. They did have some type of competition that they were in, where they are supposed to be getting listed on Gate.io, which is one of the top exchanges. So this may be a turning point for Vote, where there may be some real bullish activity. So you may want to get you some Vote. I'm bullish on Vote. I've been in Vote before the migration. I can't think of my man's name that really got me hip to the Vote. But it's been months and months ago before. I was there 2 or 3 months before the migration. So shout out to Vote. I'm with you. Congratulations on getting that listing. Hopefully there's no hiccups there, because I did hear some people complaining like, oh, they cheated or some old stuff they were saying about checking the votes. But hopefully everything goes through smoothly. Now, with all that out the way, I want to get a wheel spin in real quick. I was going to do it on a separate video, but it's just easier for me just to do it all at once, okay? So we got all of our projects on the wheel here. Hopefully you've been able to see them. I'll go through them real quick. We got Shinja, Bitcoin Ethereum, BNB, Banana Task Force 8, Respin, Shiba, Vote Enu that we just talked about, Cardano, XRP, Doge, Bone, which I'm still in, but they have dropped off a little bit. Helium, Crow, which is one of my favorites, and Hex. So those are our choices for today. We'll do a quick wheel spin, see what we get, and we'll come back and update everybody on this video. Let's do it. Here, what do we have? It's saying, oh, I thought it was going to say Vote. It says Cardano, which, I don't have my information on me here, but Cardano is sitting at around 45 cents right now. I'm just going off of that because I checked it just earlier, so it could have changed slightly, but Cardano is sitting at around 45 cents. There has been some type of news that came out that wasn't good for Cardano, and I think that's why the price hadn't just shot back up yet, but I think they still have the potential to surpass their all-time high, because they're someone who has stood the test of time. They've been down below 1 cent. They've been up to about $3 before, so shout out to Cardano. I'm going to add a little bit more to my bag by what this wheel is telling me, all right? So that's the update for today. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter, JMagic. It's Magic Crypto Now. So check me out there. Make sure you follow me there. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We got some gift cards. We got some devices and things of that nature that we're going to be giving away. So follow me there. Leave a comment. Share the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. And as I always say, I'm Jay. This is the Magic Wheel of Crypto. And we hope your crypto dreams come true. Thanks.